started focusing on mental health.
Yes.
And we should have been focusing 30 years ago. It's always been in our society and in our community, most particularly because, you know, I don't want to be judgmental, but most communities could not have gone through the trauma as the African American community has. And if we'd had focus on mental health back 30 years ago, we'd probably be in a whole different place.
A whole lot better off, and I couldn't agree with you more.
To educate us on his father's legacy and everything that his father stood for when it came to the civil rights movement. I'm very excited that we can be able to educate our children so they understand history.
This happened. This is phenomenal.
Thank you. You know, when you said a key thing, it takes a board that's passionate about the needs of the community. It's not about us and the needs. Too often we've operated without. But through the grace of God, you know, and determination, and a board that says, Michael, what do you need? Let's make it happen. Our community needs it.
Okay, here's the story. He started it, but he didn't tell it quite completely. One day I needed a haircut, and I went to the barber shop, and my barber, whom I've known just about all my life, had another person in the chair. So I sat there, waiting for this other person to be completed. The other person happened to have been Michael. And Michael was talking to the barber about what he was trying to do and his vision for an organization to help black people. And I sat there very quietly and listened. And when he finished, before he walked out, I said, hey, wait a minute. Let me introduce myself to you. And so I was interested in what you had to say. And I'm interested in knowing more about this organization that you were talking about. And he grabbed me by the arm and said, well, come on, let me show you.
I first met Michael. I was invited to come and speak at the first Men and Boys Conference. And we sat and talked about the villager, the office over there with Tommy White. We sat there and we started talking about some of the issues that kids were having in the schools. And I was teaching kids with emotional disturbances, and I could, really understand a lot what he was talking about how when the kids are having problems, instead of addressing the problems, they just dress them and send them away. And I was really interested in it, and I went to the first conference and really enjoyed it and started working with them from there. That's the story we're gonna keep right now.
Truth is, Michael needed someone, so he'd have a quorum on the board. And so he told me it'd only be temporary. And like 7 years later, I'm still trying to figure out what temporary is. Because here I am.
The work of the African American Youth Harvest Foundation it's mind-blowing, honestly, to bring together multiple service providers under one roof. Service providers led by black and brown individuals. It's a reminder of the impact of our lived experience. We can create change when we work together. And the African American Youth Harvest Foundation is showing that throughout their programming. And it's beautiful to watch the impact that it makes not only on our youth through the mentorship programs and the field trips, but also the impact that it makes by allowing other organizations to thrive. The partnerships that they have with organizations like On Point Reentry, Contigo Wellness, the Black Men's Health Clinic. It's just a reminder that we can work together to create impactful change that helps not only sustain our current community, but our community 7 generations forward.
My name is Brandy Mueller, It is my honor to have been a judge in this community for the last 12 years. I preside over the 403rd Criminal District Court. One of the opportunities that I have in doing this work is also to preside over a special program for the youngest defendants in our adult criminal justice system. Michael Lofton and the Foundation have fully supported the work that we are doing and our programming in the courthouse. I preside over gives teens and young adults a second chance to avoid a felony conviction. Convictions that we know in almost all cases cut off opportunity at a critical stage in a young person's life. Most of the defendants that come before me never have a parent in court, even once. Some are foster kids who are aging out of the CPS or Child Protective Services programming. Some have a parent who is incarcerated or two parents who are incarcerated. Some have a family member who is ill that they are helping to take care of, or a parent who is an addict.
It's amazing as to what's getting ready to happen. We've had an opportunity to have the African American Youth Harvest Foundation be a part of the community care program with Captain Metro. It's awesome, humble, and I'm looking forward to it.
You know, we're very excited to be here today to form this partnership with Cap Metro. It is just another link to help us to build the gap to make the community aware of what the African American Youth Harvest Foundation and the Harvest Trauma Recovery Center is doing here in the community of Austin, Travis County. What an exciting day.
And I second that.
Thank you,
Cap Metro! The African American Youth Harvest Foundation is an exemplary nonprofit organization. It serves as a model for the nation, not only in terms of nonprofits, but for other industries looking to learn how to partner with different organizations, learning how to collaborate, and learning how also to bring all those resources to bear under one roof so they can provide one-stop shopping in their service delivery effort. The services they provide, whether it's mentoring, whether it's education, enrichment, whether it's financial literacy, whether it's learning about how to use technology, all of the things that the African American Youth Harvest Foundation is able to provide through its partners. It is just, I'm almost speechless to think about how great that is. It's a tremendous asset to be able to have all these services under one roof.
Harvest Trauma Recovery Center.
There you go.
So I just want to start that plug because that's going to be our brand. And for people that are experiencing any kind of issues, whether it's depression, whether it's trauma, whether it's anxiety, we want you to know that you have a place that you can come to, you can be supported, and you can receive the resources and learn some tools so that you can be a better individual, not only for tomorrow, but especially for today.
My name is Dr. Calvin Kelly. I'm a licensed psychologist in the state of Texas.
When it comes to talking about my passion for serving the community, the first thing that comes to mind is a quote by Dr. King. Everybody can be great because we all can serve. I see myself as a servant of the community. I see myself as one that's here to help others to gain the tools that they will need to be successful in life. God has blessed me with the opportunity to be of service to others, and that is something that I found myself committed to for over the past 30 years. The past 14 years here in the Austin, Travis County community, but 30 years as a practitioner, as a mental health professional, and again, I am just committed to helping others to gain what they need so that they can live their most authentic life.
As separate entities. They exist on this continuum. On one end you have mental health, and on the other end you have mental illness. Most of us sitting in this room right now fall somewhere in the middle on that continuum. That is not to say that at some point in time you're not going to experience an episode of mental health. Today's topic is about mental health is family wealth. It's really about being healthy, having people around you that love you, care about you.
Greetings. This is just the beginning of what y'all are going to see. The African American Youth Harvest Foundation and our Trauma Recovery Center. Basically what we're going to do is introduce our equine therapy program. This is going to be led by none other than Brother DeAndre Wheeler and Dr. Calvin Kelly. We're going to make sure that our kids, our families, have that experience of the therapy that's brought forth by animals. And I'm very happy that we're able to do this here. We hope to be able to launch this program in the summertime. So get ready because, I can ride just a little bit, and so we're going to do what we do. But this is what it's all about. Thank you so very much. Stay tuned. Talk to you later. I'll let DeAndre and Dr. Calvin Kelly for more information. Cheers.
So as we celebrate Black History Month, one of the things that I want to celebrate about us is our ability to keep doing it anyway, because that's a lot of what we do, a lot of what we have to do, and I just appreciate that about people who look like me. So happy Black History Month, y'all, and thank you for giving me a moment to say a few words. Thank you. Enjoy lunch.
I just want to be able to share with y'all, we are now celebrating our first year anniversary of our Trauma Recovery Center.